of words come together and make complete sense. Okay? It is called a sentence. A sentence ends with an end punctuation and begins with a capital letter. End punctuation like full stop, a question mark, and an exclamation mark, and they begin with a capital letter. So, then you have phrase.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Here it is. So,
Excuse me, ma'am.
when a group of words come together and they make complete sense, then it is a sentence. But if a group of words come together but does not make complete sense, then it is a phrase. So have you understood? This is, I have refreshed your memory regarding phrase and sentences. Is it clear? Now, these are the end based on end punctuation. There are 4 types. How many types of sentences? 4 types of sentences. Jot this down quickly. Could you name the 4 kinds of sentences? Yes?
Ma'am, may I?
Yeah, sure.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, please answer. I'm here very much.
Yeah, ma'am. A declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamative sentence.
Okay, here it is. Can you see the new share?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
This I need you to note down. What are declarative sentences? All of you, your videos on? Minna, what is a declarative sentence? Minna, are you there? Yes, class? Are you people there?
And declarative sentences
Yes, ma'am.
are statements that start with a capital letter and end with a full stop.
Right. Now these declarative sentences are also known as assertive sentences. Declarative sentences are further subdivided into 2 kinds, that is affirmative. Affirmative means positive. The sentence does not contain a negation like no, not, cannot, okay? And therefore they are positive in nature. So therefore they are called affirmative sentences. Then the other kind of declarative sentences are negative sentences. These negative sentences contain negations like no, cannot, do not, shall not. Okay? So, therefore, because of the no, not, they are known as negative sentence. The second kind of sentence is an imperative sentence. Imperative sentences are orders, commands, wishes, requests. You can easily identify orders and commands. For wishes and requests, you will see the word wishes. You will see the word please and kindly. When you see the word please and kindly, you can identify them as imperative. And orders and commands: shut the door, be quiet, fetch me a glass of water. It's a command. But if I say, please fetch me a glass of water, it becomes request. Both command and request are imperative sentences. But you must understand one thing. The wishes, the requests, the commands, they end with full stop. Okay, all imperative sentence end with full stop, but sometimes a command ends with an exclamation point. So do not get puzzled between exclamatory and imperative. When you know it is a command and it is asking you to do something and it ends with an exclamation point, it is an imperative sentence. So imperative sentences, if they are wishes, requests, they end with a full stop, and the commands may end in a full stop or in an exclamation point. And all these are known as imperative sentences. Then you come to the third kind. The third kind is an exclamatory sentence which expresses sudden emotion, feeling, ends with an exclamation point, may consist or may contain the WH questioning word like what and how. How beautiful is the rain? End with an exclamation mark. I am expressing the beauty of the rain. So therefore, it is an exclamatory sentence. Although it has the questioning WH word, HOW, how. Then you come to the interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences are questions. They end with a question mark, whereas exclamatory question sentences end with an exclamation mark. Interrogative or questions are of two kinds: yes, no questions and WH questions. What are yes, no questions? Who can tell me? What are yes?
The questions. Hello?
Yeah. Yes, Ashlesha. Yes, no question.
Yeah, and the question whose answer is just a yes or a no is called yes no question.
The questions which are framed or compiled using auxiliary verbs is, are, was, did, have, has, had, and the answer is a yes and no, they are known as yes no questions. Is this your book? Yes, it is mine. Are you coming out with me? Yes. So I can answer these kind of questions with a yes or a no. Then the other kind of questions are the WH questions, where I cannot answer yes or no, and they are framed or compiled using WH words. Could you name the WH words?
Ma'am,
Yes, Aryan.
ma'am, WH words are what, why, where, when,
How, whose,
how.
whom, who. And these require an answer. Is it clear? So you know what are declarative, imperative, exclamatory, and interrogative sentences. Let's start. A declarative sentence tells us something. It ends with a period. How clever of James to come up with such a unique rescue plan. Telling us of what James has come up with, and it ends with a full stop. Now let's talk about interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences ask a question. It may be a yes/no question, or it may be a WH question. In this case, it is a yes/no question because a modal is used, would. And to frame the sentence, would you like some cookies? Yes or no? I can answer like this. This sentence is asked if you want cookies, and it ends with a question mark. The imperative sentence gives an order. It ends with a period or an exclamation mark, because you can end an order with an exclamation mark when you're shouting it out. So go walk the dog ends with a full stop. Is a command. Therefore, it is an imperative sentence. Now, get out there and walk the dog. Because that person was not listening, so I am excited. I am expressing my anger or this towards this person, and I'm ordering, get out there and walk the dog. End with an exclamation mark. Though there is an exclamation mark, just because it's an order, it is an imperative sentence. Exclamatory sentence expresses strong feelings. It ends with an exclamation point. They contain interjections and they contain the WH word how and what. This sentence shows you how excited the speaker is. It does by ending the sentence with an exclamation point. So, an exclamatory sentence expresses strong feelings, ends with an exclamation point. Mom! Exclamatory mark. Trevor's chasing Amy with water balloons. Remember the 4 kinds of sentences. Don't forget, imperative sentences can end in 2 ways. What are the 2 ways imperative sentence can end?
It's full stop and an
Question mark and exclamatory mark.
Yes, with a full stop and an exclamation mark. Now let's go to your lesson. Now here you can see a picture projected on the screen. Help the traveler understand the signboards and write a sentence about each of them. There are number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 signboards. This is a traveler. He's looking at these boards. Help him to what these signboards mean. Help him to understand through sentences. Do not blow the horn, or blowing the horn is prohibited. The first one is a command and the second one is a statement, declarative. So your time begins now. The ones who don't have their book, take a screenshot, solve it. You're supposed to solve this task in the book. These are not the same answers. Yours may differ, but this is just a guideline. Do not take photographs Photography is prohibited. Do not swim. Swimming is prohibited. Beware Animal Crossing. Beware of landslides. Do not light a fire. Lighting a fire is prohibited. You can copy this down too. No, ready, you just have to read the sentence and write. It's total 8 words you have to write. The words may be declarative, interrogative, exclamatory, or imperative.
Done, ma'am.
Done? Okay. Correct your work, self-assessment. Come in, Rachita. Imperative. What an amazing actor she is. Exclamatory. I haven't completed my project. Declarative. Please make me a cup of hot chocolate. Imperative. Shweta, are you free this evening? Interrogative. I am going to the book fair. Declarative. Sham asked me which book I bought at the fair. Declarative. What a clever idea. Exclamatory. How many got all correct?
Ma'am, I got this one wrong, 7th one, but ma'am, I have a doubt that here Sham asked someone, no.
Sham asked
So
me
it should be,
which one?
ma'am, 7th one.
Yeah, Sham asked me which book I bought at the fair. There's no question mark. He asked me. So this is an indirect
No,
speech.
ma'am.
So the 7th one is declarative. What was your doubt?
Ma'am, I was saying that here Sham asked. That means he asked a question to me.
Yeah, but the question is not there. It is reporting what was done. Asked is a reporting verb. It is indirect speech. Asked is not a questioning word. Questioning words are what, where, when, why, how, is, are, was, were. Okay, not asked. Asked is a verb. And this sentence is a declarative sentence in the indirect speech.
Yeah, ma'am.